Hey everyone, it's Mike here, and in this video I'm going to talk about Amazon returns and how these returns affect my business. Like I said, this is going to be a quick video on just my data on returns and what I see. Everybody's data is different, and hopefully as we move along with this video you'll be able to understand what items to avoid that are big return items on Amazon. So let's get into it right here. We are on Amazon Seller Services. I'm under Reports, Fulfillment, and I'm going to show you here returns for the past 365 days. Now, I've been an Amazon seller for 4 years on Amazon here. So I'm going to show you my past 365 days because I've been hitting Amazon really, really hard this past year. Here we've got 17 items. Now, in these 17 items, we are going to look at an in-depth report here on the items that got returned. You know, as a recent here, my most recent one was an Inception Blu-ray disc, which was brand new, and the information here says the reason for return, associate return, no reason given. Not sure what that was for, but it was returned, no big deal, and I'm selling it. It's out there and it's being sold. And as you can see as we go through this, you're going to get an understanding of what I'm talking about with returns. The next one I had was January 2nd for a Jazz Masters various artists CD, and this is it was damaged, unknown reason. It was sealed, so maybe it cracked during transit. You know, Amazon shipped that out for me. All these are Amazon returns through FBA. The next one here is Jane Fonda's favorite Fat Burners VHS. Customer says they accidentally ordered the wrong item. They probably thought it was a DVD. Here's another one, the drawing of the 3 mass market paperback. Product is not as described in the website. That's probably just an excuse or something because, you know, I take great pride when I sell used items on Amazon, where I only sell items that fit my, my approval. And I'm not selling books that have tears and rips. I take photographs of the majority of all of my used items, especially books. So more than likely the person probably read the book and returned it. As we see here, we're looking at, these 17 items. We've got DVDs, CDs. Here's an NES video game. And the reason for the return here is, this is important to see, failed delivery attempts. As you can see, there's one here. There's another one here for an action figure I sold back in August. That means that the customer, it never got to them. They gave the wrong address and it went back to Amazon. So of the 2 I see here, of the 17, those were actually returned because it was failed at delivery. So I'm going to give you guys an idea of just my general, how I run my Amazon, okay? As of right now, I've got over 38,235 SKUs. They're not all active on Amazon, but that's from all the products I've sold over the years. And I'm just going to take this number here of this 38,235. We're going to jump it down because I really hit Amazon hard the past year. But my return ratio, all right, in terms of sales and in terms of active inventory, the total sales returns is very, very minimum. It's very low, at least on my end it is. It's 0.0004%, all right? There's a lot of people out there that say, oh, the returns, they're killing me. Hey, you know what? For me, they're not. And I'm going to tell you right now some of the reasons to look for when you're out buying products at Amazon and then looking to do FBA, looking to do merchant fulfilled. Here's some stuff, some quick tips to stay away from. This is why I've kept my ratio so low. I don't sell scratch DVDs or CDs, right? I just don't do that. It's some of those DVDs and CDs that are low margin, and I'm not going to send in something that's beat up and say, oh yeah, let them deal with it. No, I won't even. I'll put it in a pile, resurface them, and send them out later. But I stay away from scratch DVDs, CDs, Blu-rays, video games, anything of that nature, VHS. I stay away from a lot of the used and abused stuff. Now, we all know, some of the good margins you can get on Amazon are for used products, all right? Especially when you're not in the hot season like a fourth quarter where you're selling toys like a madman. But the used stuff is definitely something to really look into because you can profit from them, but you gotta look at the stuff and say, is it worth selling? I could sell for $35, but if it's beat up, you're going to have an issue with it. The other thing I like to stay away from is used electronics. just from my experience with Amazon, tons of returns. People swapping out something that they had that was broken. They buy yours and replace it. I mean, the list goes on and on with that. Same applies with textbooks. People will buy a textbook and they'll read it and do everything they need with the textbook for the course, and then they return it. Amazon's got a great return policy, but it also allows a lot of scammers to get involved where they can take advantage of that. So, when you've got a textbook that is a newer textbook, be aware that, there is a risk that you can get it returned. Also, too, books with a lot of wear, like I said, highlights throughout the books, torn pages, those type of items, I just don't like selling. I don't like selling. What I can suggest that as returns, some of the best returns that you're going to get are these returns like I just showed you here. All of these, CDs, DVDs, it's all media. I mean, here, stuff that you want to be looking for are brand new items, okay? Brand new items that people actually need, that people use, all right? I have, as you can see here, I have 0 returns for my Christmas. I actually have 1 return, but it never panned out. They wanted to return a doll that I sold during the Christmas season, and I haven't heard from them. They've got their time still to cut off before the return ends, but I sold a ton, guys. I sold a boat ton of stuff fourth quarter, and I wanted to make this video so the people that are out there, they're going, oh my God, I don't want to deal with the returns. Hey, if you follow my guidelines here, you won't have this huge amount of returns, and I wouldn't steer anybody away from Amazon. Okay, so I wanted to show this here that the returns are very minimum, at least on my end, and I've never had to return an item that I sent to FBA back to me to return to a store, ever. I've never done that. I've never done that. I think the way my system is, when I'm out scouting and I'm looking for items, that I look at it and say, okay, that makes sense. The rank looks good, the price looks good, and I send it in, and I have no issues with it. All right. In this 12 months, I've actually returned 6 items, guys, back to retail stores. All right. There's a lot of people who are saying, oh, you can go to Walmart and buy a boat ton of this stuff, and if it doesn't sell, return it. Of course you can. You can do that with any store. All right. And is it going to affect any of the store's businesses? No. All right. These stores are huge, and if I go and spend, let's say, like I've told you guys before with these Justin Bieber dolls. Yeah, I spent 10 to 12 grand on these things years ago, and they bottomed out. I didn't send those into Amazon. All right, I was taking a risk, and the risk was nothing except I lost my time on it and was able to return these items. But I wanted to make it really clear here today that you can merchant fulfill some of these items that you get when you're out there hunting, and if they don't sell, you can easily return them. Okay, what I like to do at merchant fulfilled stuff, and this is just my opinion, is to basically test the market a little bit. If it's a low rank number, you know how many toys you can sell on a rank that's 150 and you have access to them and you can profit from them? All right, a boat ton. But if the market drops, what are you going to do? Well, that's your option. If you're doing merchant fulfilled, you can go back to the store, return it. So just wanted to make this quick video. Also, there's a study that the Aberdeen group did. It's I want to put this number out in your guys' heads here. For these big box retail stores, the average across the United States of returns from these stores is 9 to 14%. All right, that's their cut. They are dealing with the returns. Okay, they're like, oh yeah, this 14% of the our sales is returns. Here, as you can see in my business, it's not even 1%. And I've done this because I've avoided some of these high risk returns. Okay, so just wanted to make this quick video. I know it's going to run along here, but at the same point in time, I hope you guys understand what I'm telling you here with the whole return policy. Don't be afraid if this is what's bothering you. If you're getting a lot of returns, you got to focus and understand your business and understanding what is being returned. And maybe as you move forward in your business to actually step back and not sell those type of items. So hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I am out of here. Peace.